Good day viewers and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I remain Medic Alkaline, a medical student presently studying medicine and surgery in University of Sokoto, the then University of Sokoto, now Usman Danfodiyo University. I noticed that in my videos on balanced redox reaction, I only treated acidic medium. I did not treat that of alkaline medium. So I want us to treat that in this video. Alright, we are having SO3 2 minus plus MnO4 minus SO4 2 minus plus MnA2. Let's break this equation into two. We have SO3 2 minus giving us what? Giving us SO4 2 minus. Then we have MnO4 minus giving us MnO2. Now, how do we know which one is oxidation, which one is reduction reaction? It is by calculating for our oxidation number. Remember, one of the definitions of oxidation is that when there is an increase in oxidation number, we have oxidation, and when there is a decrease in oxidation number, we have reduction. Now, let's calculate for this. We have S. S will be represented by X. This X plus. Now, the oxidation number of oxygen is -2, except in peroxides when it is -1. Then -2 times 3, because we are having 3 atoms of oxygen here. -2 times 3 will give us -6. Now, one of the rules of oxidation is that when we have a compound ion like this, now the magnitude of this charge it has here and the sign is what we will be having as the sum total of our overall charges. What do I mean by that? When we add x plus minus it must give us this, which is -2. So we'll be having x plus times minus 6 equals to -2, x equals to -2 plus 6. Then this is 4, -2 plus 6 is 4. Let's do that to this also. We have SO42 minus here. So what do we have? We have x plus -2 times 4, -8 equals to -2. X minus 8 equals to -2. X equals to -2 plus 8. So -2 plus 8 gives us 6 here. Even from this, we can deduce which one is oxidation, which one is reduction. There is an increase in oxidation number here from 4 to 6. Definitely, this is an oxidation reaction. Now, if we calculate for this also, let's calculate for this. For MnO4, we have x plus -2 times 4, that's -8 equals to. Now, this is also carrying an overall charge of -1. It is carrying minus, but there is an invisible 1 here. So we have -1. X minus 8 equals to -1. X equals to -1 plus 8. So this is 7. This is 7. Now, we also have MnO2 here. Now, MnO2 is not a compound, it's not a complex ion. It is a compound on its own. It's a compound, it's not an ion. So now, and one of the rules of oxidation is that for a compound, the total number of charges, or the total the sum total of oxidation number will be equal to 0. So MnO2 we go this way. X plus -2 times 2 minus 4 equals to 0. X minus 4 equals to 0. X equals to plus 4. This crosses to this place. We are having 4 here. Alright. So there is a decrease in oxidation number here. From this, we can also deduce that this is reduction, a reduction reaction. We proceed. Now, we are having 4 here, and we are having 6 here. We are going to balance this side and this side in such a way that we'll be having the lower number, which is 4, on both sides. And how do we do that? By the introduction of electrons. We all know that electron is always negative. Now, when you introduce an electron to the larger side, you are indicating that larger side to make sure it reduces to the lower side. What do I mean by that? If we are having 6 here, if we introduce plus 2e minus, this plus 2e minus is just like saying minus 2. So it's like you saying 6 minus 2, which will give us 4. We are already having 4 on this side, we are having 4 on this side. So plus 2e minus is good on this side. Please get that clear. If we do that to this side too, we just need to add plus 3e minus to this side. That will have an interpretation of 7 minus 3, which will give us 4, which is on this side. Remember, I am adding my electron to the side with the higher number. That is how it is done. You don't add the electron to the side with the lower number because by adding the electron, you are decreasing. So you are decreasing the higher number to be in the same magnitude with the lower number. Alright. So let's wipe this off. So we have plus 2e minus. Okay, let me write this very close to this. Plus 2e minus, then plus 3e minus. Plus 3e minus. Let's wipe this off too. Now, the next thing is for us to balance our oxygen. In acidic medium, we balance oxygen with water. But in alkaline medium, we are balancing that oxygen with hydroxide. Now, we need to know something. For one oxygen atom, we balance with 2 hydroxide ions. So 2 oxygen will give us 4 OH minus. 3 oxygen atom will give us 6 OH minus. Alright, if we look at SO3, okay, we have O3 here, we have O4 here. 4 minus 3 gives us 1. The difference between this and this is just 1 oxygen atom. Now, for us to balance, we are balancing the side with the lower side, with the lower number. Now, we need 1 oxygen atom. So we are adding 2 OH minus on this side. So we are adding what? 2 OH minus on this side. For this side, O4 and O2. O4 and O2. How many oxygen atoms do we have? Do we need to balance? 4 minus 2 will give us 2. So we need 2 oxygen atoms on this side. We are balancing that 2 by 4 OH minus. That's based on the rule I stated here earlier. I've wiped it up now. Alright, since we have done this, the next thing is for us to balance hydroxide with water. The rule says that for 2 OH minus, we are getting 1 H2O. For 4 OH minus, we are getting 2 H2O. For 6 OH minus, we are getting 3 H2O. And so on and so forth. Now, we have 2 OH minus here. We cannot come and balance OH minus in this place. We have to balance it on this other side. And to balance 2 OH minus, we have to add 1 H2O. To balance 4 OH minus, we have to add 2 H2O. As simple as that, following this rule. So we are done with balancing our oxygen and hydroxide. So the next thing is for us to balance these electrons. And how do we do it? We are multiplying this by the coefficient of E in this place. And we are multiplying this by the coefficient of E in this place. What do I mean by that? This is the coefficient of E here, this is the coefficient of E here. So if I am multiplying this, I am multiplying this by 3. And if I am multiplying this, I am multiplying this by 2. Let's do that. We multiply this by 3, multiply this by 2. So we are having 3SO3 2 minus plus 6OH minus, giving us 3SO4 2 minus plus 6E minus plus 3H2O. And this will be what? 2MnO4 minus plus 6E minus plus 4H2O. Then giving us 2MnO2 plus 8OH minus. As simple as this. Then you cancel out your E, your 6E and 6E. You see, we are already having 6E and 6E. You cancel it out. Then you can rewrite these your equations. These two equations on one side. So you'll be having 3SO3 2 minus plus 6OH minus plus 2MnO4 minus plus 4H2O, giving us 3SO4 2 minus plus 3H2O plus 2MnO2 plus 8OH minus. Alright, so the next thing is for us to cancel out. If you cancel out 6OH minus here, we now cancel out 6OH minus out of this 8OH minus. We'll be left with 2OH minus. Let's cancel out, let's cancel out 3H2O here and cancel out 3H2O here. We have cancelled 3, we want to cancel 3 out of this, we are left with just 1 H2O. So let's rewrite the equation. We are having 3SO3 2 minus plus, this has been cancelled out totally. So plus 2MnO4 minus plus H2O, then giving us 3SO4 2 minus plus 2MnO2 plus 2OH minus. So this is a balanced redox reaction here. It's as simple as this. We have come to the end of this class. I'm pretty sure you will find this class interesting and very interesting and lively and educative. Please make sure you do not just like. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel to get more of such videos. I remain Alkaline Jeremiah, Medic Adonai. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you all.